Hi guys, this is Tracy. Today's project is going to be quick and easy. I just wanted to make a sign to put in my living room, and I saw these at the Dollar Tree and I thought, well, perfect size. It's so small I don't have to do anything but maybe paint the edges if I want to. They did come in black and white at the Dollar Tree, but I am going to get this one. This is what we're going to do today. I'm going to paint the outside in a brown. This is coffee latte. It's acrylic paint. I'm going to use a baby wipe so that it has like a stained edge on here. I don't do stain well. I'm really sensitive to smells. So this is a really good way if you don't like to do stain and don't want to wait for it to dry forever, use a baby wipe, and I'll show you how to do that. But I have my Cricut Joy Extra. I've got my brayer to put my adhesive vinyl on my standard grip mat, my weeding tools, painter's tape because I'm going to tape this off so we don't get paint on our board, some transfer tape. But I think that's it. I'm going to paint this first, then we're going to jump into Design Space. I'll show you how to get it set up and we can make ourselves a cute little sign. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tape this off so we don't get paint on our surface here. And I've just taken some painter's tape, ripped off some pieces, and I'm just going to put it right up to the edge there. Obviously you don't want to cover the board, but I just want to get it in there so we don't make a mess when we're painting. Okay, that's good enough. So what I'm going to do now, I just have a paper plate and I put some of our paint on there. Got a little puddle right there, let me add to it. You don't need a whole lot. And this is a baby wipe. I just went ahead and pulled this out. And all you're going to do is pick up your paint with your baby wipe and then go over your edge. Just go ahead and paint it with your baby wipe. It's not going to have a very dark color, but it's just going to give you enough so it looks like it's stained. And you're going to have, your wood is probably going to show through a little bit. Go ahead and pull your hanger back a little bit so you don't get paint on that. This is a really easy technique. Like I said, especially if you're somebody like me who can't handle the smell of stain. And the best thing about this is it dries really fast, so you don't have to wait a whole lot of time for this to dry. Like with stain, you have to wait usually overnight, and you don't have to do that with this. So make sure you get your edges too. Okay, we're going to let this dry, and I'm going to go ahead over to Design Space and get my image set up so we can get it cut. Okay, so here we are inside of Cricut Design Space. And the first thing I want to do, I'm just going to go ahead and shrink this down and move it over. I've measured my frame, the one that I have, so I'm going to bring in a shape. So obviously whatever you're going to put it on, if you're not putting it on this particular frame, you obviously want to measure your surface. But I'm going to go ahead and do this 6.5. I'm leaving this locked so that it's the same size. And then I am going to duplicate this and make another one at 5.5 because my frame has a border around it. So I'm going to change, go ahead and grab both of these, and I want to align and center. Okay. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to change this to a guide so that I can see through it. Now I'm just going to go ahead and group this so it's easier to work with, and I'm going to send it to the back. So this is our design, and I'm just going to go ahead and shrink it down to how I think it looks good inside of here. Go a little bit smaller. Grab both of them, or all three of them here, and center it. And I think that looks good. Maybe just a little smaller. I'm going to do 4.73. Okay, I think that looks good. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and save this. This, like I said, this project is so easy. Just something quick you guys can throw together. If you have like one of those tiered trays or a little spot in your living room or dining room or even in your kitchen. I just think this would be really cute to put there. All right, so I'm going to make sure that my correct machine is selected, which it is. I have my Joy Extra. I'm going to click Make, and this is the mat, and everything is good there. I'm going to hit Continue, and for mine, I'm using, the vinyl I'm using is Oracle 651. And I'm going to cut it on premium vinyl removable matte. Even though it's not removable, it's permanent. This is a matte finish, so this is what I found best works with my machine now. However your machine cuts your vinyl, if you have another setting that you like, obviously go ahead and do that. But I'm going to do more pressure. I'm going to go over and put my vinyl on my mat and then come back because I have the Cricut Joy Extra. I have to come back and click Go after I get it loaded, and then we'll get it all put together. And I'm going to use my brayer. Go ahead and pull that out. Move that out of the way. We don't need that anymore. Turn that over to release it. Alright, I'm going to cut this down smaller just so it's easier to handle. Now, go ahead and stick the corner. Let me go ahead and move you guys in here a little bit. Poke the corner of your tool right there and pull back. And then just slowly pull your vinyl back. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull the tape off of here. Okay, there you go. Go ahead and wipe that off just so there's no residue on there. Okay, so now we're going to take our transfer tape. I'm just going to cut a piece off here. Lay it right on top. And then burnish it down to pick that all up. Okay. Turn that over and get it to release. Sometimes you need to push down just to help it along to get it to release a little better. Just make sure you go slow. Fold it back on itself and push back down. And then just take your sign and line it up. I like to put it in the middle first. It's kind of hard to do this, trying to make sure it's in the camera frame and center it at the same time. There we go. Okay, and then take one corner and fold it back on itself. Don't pull up. Just roll. Again, make sure you're going slow, so if you need to push it back down, you can. See how quick that was? I think this would be really cute, even if, like, let's say you wanted to give it as a wedding gift. You could put a couple's name on here, but that's it. Super simple and not bad for $1.25 and some scrap vinyl. But that's it, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment helps the YouTube algorithm push out my video more, which obviously helps me to keep me inspired to keep making stuff for you guys. You can find this week's freebie in the freebie library. It is design number 241. I will leave the link for all the products that I use and, of course, the names of the fonts, because you guys know I'm a font hoarder and I love knowing the name of fonts. So I assume that you guys want to know them too. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you. Until next time, have a wonderful day on purpose.